Hi guy, ever find yourself gripping the steering wheel a little tighter, heart pounding as you navigate through a sea of aggressive drivers? Welcome to the world of road rage. Let's go!
You are now come again. Big man thing.
Big man thing.
On a sweltering Tuesday afternoon, this woman and I drove down the street. Suddenly she stopped and did nothing more. What do you think I will do next?
What the f***? You put your answer on! Put your answer on, man!
C'est pas ici le spot, mais...
Your answer is on! You didn't put your indicator! There's no indicator, it's the answer on! Answer! It's the answer! Look what you're doing! Look what you're doing! Yeah, it's the answer on! Your answer is on! There's no indicator! I did! Your answer is on! You put no indicator, so I don't know if you're turning left or right. So where are you turning, right or left? Or you're turning left and right at the same time? Thank you! Yeah, use your brain next time! Use your brain! Use your brain! Woman! Oh my god!
What's up, G? What the f?
I was riding down the road enjoying the thrill of the open air when out of nowhere, this cager pulled out of a left turn right in front of me. This guy didn't even bother to signal or check for me. My heart rate spiked and rage bubbled up inside of me. Without thinking, I twisted the throttle, my bike roaring to life as I sped up to chase him down. The speedometer needle climbed higher and higher, but I didn't care. I just needed to catch that reckless driver and give him a piece of my mind.
You almost can turn right in front of me.
Behind me, wait,
You are. Do I have you on camera, you idiot? I was coming down. I have you on camera. You fucking idiot. The next time, watch where you fucking going. He almost killed me, man. Oh my God. Thank you, man. Oh my God.
In the midst of a sun-drenched afternoon, a horn sounds from behind, inciting road rage among motorcyclists. Let's see how the situation escalates.
I will kick your car, bro. What is your problem, bro? Did you not see her needing to get over? You can't wait 1 second, you dumb motherfucker.
Cutting me off, flipping me off, and even brake checking me? I had my signal on, turning right into a parking lot, and I guess I kind of signaled too soon. I guess he honked at me and sped past me, merging into the left lane. The driver tried to force his way past us, up to the red light, without even using the oncoming lane. The passenger then goes to say that I caused an unsafe thing, because they had to move over to overtake. See how they argue?
I'm shouting at someone who's endangering me with their car. I'm allowed on the road. I'm not allowed on... Green, you're in a rush. Go! I know it's right. I don't like it when people endanger me.
I don't like it when someone shouts and you're being a...
Well, don't endanger me, I won't shout at anyone.
During my usual morning commute, a tense incident involving a BMW driver, the driver aggressively swerved into my lane, forcing me to quickly adjust to avoid a collision. Moments later, they rolled down their window and launched into a furious rant at a traffic light, completely disregarding road rules and etiquette.
I'm just filtering, mate. I'm filtering.
Share the road, motorcycles, drive as well, and cars, we share the road. Cut people up, we share the road. You've got a camera, you're an idiot. Yeah, you can laugh, mate. You're a twat.
The driver on his phone goes past the stop sign and almost into us. I asked him to please hang up his phone. If I'd been alone, I think he might have attacked me, despite running a stop. Distracted driving and aggressive and harassing language and gestures, he claimed he was a victim who hadn't broken any laws. I could not believe it.
729 FKP, what's your name, sir? What is your name, sir? What is your name? What is your name, sir? It's all on video, we'll see.
In Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, the car behind it was supposed to stop but didn't, continuing the turn. As I entered the intersection, I couldn't stop in time despite slamming on the brakes.
Oh! Jesus Christ.
I don't know where the first car pulled over, but I turned around and checked on the guy in the red car. The original rager was in his car saying someone cut him off, so I didn't bother seeing how he was and waited for the police to make sure they got the footage. The owner of the parked car was sitting in his car while this happened. The initial hit didn't leave too much damage and the owner was planning to let the lady go. As she was pulling to leave, she crashed the car a second time, much harder this time. Thankfully, the dashcam was able to capture their license plate, even if they had taken it off. A man in a blue shirt stood in the middle of the road, his face contorted with rage. Clutched tightly in his hands was a wooden stick, its worn surface showing signs of use. His eyes blurred with fury as he swung the stick with reckless abandon. As I was coming home, I was rear-ended and walked away from this accident. I was in the van. I lived 2 houses from this location. I praise God for his hand. He was truly upon me this day. I also pray for their safety. In this video, I changed lanes and started speeding up to increase the speed limit. I don't see the truck turn their signal on, so I continue to accelerate. I decided it isn't worth a confrontation and went home instead.
Looking back, she had a curious sense of majesty, a quality he couldn't put into words. Once again, he found himself wondering about...
Call 911.
Calling 911.
No one gets road rage for nothing. Our car drivers can be some of the most arrogant on the road.
Holy cow, he's got nuts. I like it. You gonna shoot?
Right? Damn, awkward. We're all stopped here. Well, it's definitely the pullers.
I want a Facebook.
¡Che pendejo! ¡Che pendejo!
Driving to dinner with the wife, from what I can tell, the guy didn't see cars slowing ahead. When he realized, he swerved hard to the left and hit the guardrail at 75 miles per hour. Thankfully, everyone was fine. My neighbor driving the white Kia Telluride was turning around in my driveway when she was crushed by a speeding Honda Civic going at least 50 miles per hour in a 25 zone. The driver of the Telluride and the passenger of the Civic were unharmed. As I was driving, I thought he was going to pull over, but turns back into traffic. This was in the morning while he was going to work. His dash cam is always rolling on his car. He started to turn left and the white car from the other side ran the red lights straight at him. Traffic speeds down the hill and the black car was not paying attention. Notice how the driver of the black car gets out and checks his car first. I think he thought he was rear-ended.
That could have been us. I was turning right.
We're turning right.
Скажите, Павел, вы по нашей сегодняшней теме можете что-нибудь сказать? Мы говорим о том, что когда вдруг начинает зудеть и хочется покинуть свое личное рабочее место, найти себе что-нибудь делать, не надо.
Do you think this is the way trucks message?
Чё такое-то, ёб твою мать?
Вот этот самосвал, видишь, резко стал разворачиваться из-за аварии, долбанул другую машину.
Да ты пиздец, вот так вот.
Как хорошо, что мы не влетели, он прям перед нами.
Well, I've heard of speed dating, but I think your car took it a bit too literally. Well, that's one way to make an entrance, or exit, depending on your perspective. Well, that's one way to add some crunch to your commute. Maybe your car should do its job better instead of being a fence sitter.
Где живые? Марина, ты живая? Марина!
Who knew parking could be a contact sport? Looks like someone's car decided it wanted to join the circus as the world's first four-wheeled acrobat. Don't worry, I heard dented fenders are very popular this season. Well, there goes my plan to become a stunt driver. Who knew parallel parking could be so dramatic? I think your car just wanted a hug from the one in front of it. And this is the category for the luckiest people. Who do you think will win the gold medal? Looks like your car wanted to test the limits of gravity and your insurance policy. If there was a category about the most unlucky people, perhaps the gold medal would belong to him. My parking skills are so bad, I once got ticketed for attempted parking. Well, they say every car has a story. Yours just got a plot twist. Let's go home. Maybe our vacation will end here, and because of this boat. They say love at first sight, and so is my car. This is the only time your car will be scrutinized more closely than your last Instagram post.
У нас нет езда такая. Что тут? Сейчас мы выясняем, кому мы звоним, хотим родную листу.
Другу Максиму и Виктору.
Holy sh! Holy dude.
Well, looks like someone's car wanted to try out a new stunt, the acrobatic airbag activation. Next time you want to take a shortcut, maybe stick to Google Maps. My car wanted to impress the power company with its acrobatic skills. I hope everything will be peaceful and everyone will be okay. Who needs brakes when you have insurance? Well, that's one way to test the airbag's efficiency. Maybe not the recommended way, though. Well, I hope your car finds a good mechanic. Who will be the first to leave the ship?
О, дурак! Блядь! А я снял.
Not every place can park, so next time remember to pay close attention before parking.
Твою мать!
Well, that's one way to give your car a midlife crisis.